Hello friends, this is DMC and this is my quick review of Nescafe's Mocha instant coffee, and as I say, I managed to pick these up cheap for 75 pence in the company shop, and if you watch my recent review I had the latte as well. I mentioned that this is all in English and this is all in South American writing. So any information I will have to read from this one, because the only information I have is the sticker that the company shop where I got this coffee from put on here. And the mocha is sugar, skim milk powder, which is 18%, glucose syrup, drinking chocolate, which is 11%, sugar, fat reduced cocoa powder, contains cocoa butter, coffee, instant coffee and roast and ground coffee. So there is all the ingredients and nutritional information there at the bottom. The best before date on this one is September 2019, so around 7 months to go on the best before date on this one, so that's not too bad considering they were going cheap. As I say, this box must have been intended for South America because it's got Chile, Peru, Uruguay, Paraguay at the bottom there, and it is all in some sort of South American language, so I can't actually give any information on this one. So there we go. What I'll do is we'll take a look at the sachet inside, and here we go. There's the sachet of this one, and I don't really fancy like chocolate in my coffee. I don't really like putting anything extra into my coffee usually, but I'll be giving these a try out. I'll probably try one or two of them, and what I'll do is I'll come back with my more detailed thoughts. So I'm going to be giving the mocha a try, and if you see me recent review of the latte ones, I wasn't very impressed. In fact, I was appalled really. I didn't even manage to finish the cup. I drank probably 3 or 4 mouthfuls and tipped the rest away, and I'll have to find a use for these ones, and I think these, without being presumptuous, will probably go the same way. The one thing I noticed about the latte was the amount of skim milk powder in there compared to coffee was probably about 97% skim milk, and that's all I could taste in them ones. So I'm going to be trying these ones out next. These ones have got actually hot chocolate powder in there, so maybe these ones will have more of a slight chocolatey taste to them. But let's check these ones out and see what these ones are like. I was expecting ground coffee or instant coffee in there, but all it was skim milk with a few little tiny granules inside. And this one looks very similar. It's just that the skimmed milk powder has turned more of a brown colour because of the cocoa powder in there. But yeah, the ratios are all wrong with these coffees, and I think this one is going to be the same as the last one. So let's tip that in there. There we go, that's what it looks like. See if we can shed any more light on that. There we go. As you can see, it's mostly skim milk powder in there. So let's get the water in, hot water. Give it a shake first, and I'll try and agitate it as much as I can, so I'll pour the water from quite a height, because last time I ended up drinking lumps of skim milk powder, so I'll give it a quick stir straight away. And this one does look a little bit stronger, but as I say, that's probably down to the hot chocolate that's in there. So it says leave it for 20 seconds. It says leave it for 20 seconds and then give it another stir. And let's try that now. With the latte ones, I really couldn't pick up any coffee taste at all. It was mostly skim milk powder and a plastic sort of taste to it. So let's give this one a try and see what this one's like. Oh God. Oh, I should have mentioned that I absolutely hate hot chocolate, and this one, that's what it tastes like. It just tastes like hot chocolate. It's exactly the same as the last one. It's very overpowering, the powdered skim milk in there, and it's got a hot chocolate taste to it. It's very, very sweet, but there's absolutely no coffee taste at all. So very disappointed. At least I didn't get lumps of powder in my mouth this time, which I think was more down to me not reading the instructions on the last review. So this one is a little bit more palatable, but only because it hasn't got lumps in it. But yeah, it's just a very sweet, cheap chocolate taste. It's, as I say, it's not even a quality chocolate taste. It's like the cheapest chocolate you can. It's like the bars of chocolate they have in Aldi for 20p for like a massive 100-gram bar of chocolate or something like that. So, or the ones you get for you putting on your Christmas tree, yeah, at Christmas time. Very, very disappointing. And I don't put much sugar in my coffee, so that sweetness really is very overpowering for me. So, as I say, similar to the latte, the Nescafe Mocha, I would really give these a miss if you love coffee. Go out and buy yourself a cheap French press and some ground coffee, and it will blow your mind. If you think this is good, as I say, go out and buy yourself a French press and some ground coffee, even the cheapest ground coffee, and it'll blow your mind compared to this stuff. So I'd really like to hear people's opinions of this coffee. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments section below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more coffee reviews in the future, real coffee reviews in the future, subscribe to my channel. That was my quick review. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.